dust on my boots, regrets in my soul. I'd wandered too far, I'd lost control. But grace don't hide, even when it's dim. The dirt road led me back to Him. The dirt road led me back to Him. Through the silence, through the wind, no golden street, just gravel and sin. But the dirt road led me back to Him. Cornfields whisper like a Sunday choir, each step burned with a holy fire. I dropped my shame where the night grew thin. The dirt road led me back to Him. The dirt road led me back to Him. Through the silence, through the wind, no golden street, just gravel and sin. But the dirt road led me back to Him. You don't need a map, you don't need a sign. His mercy finds you every time. Even a stray with a heart-worn thing can find the dirt road back to Him. The dirt road led me back to Him. Through the silence, through the wind, no golden street, just gravel and sin. But the dirt road led me back to Him. But the dirt road led me back to Him. I'd run out of reasons, run out of time, lost all the mountains I thought were mine. Bills on the table, bottle in hand, no one left who'd understand. I stared at the ceiling, heart full of stone, feeling like even God left me alone. I whispered, Lord, if you're still there, but I didn't expect He'd answer that prayer. He waited at the end of my rope where the light was gone and I couldn't cope. Not one step left, not one more lie, just silent smoke and a tired sigh. But there he stood, no wrath, no shame, just calling softly on my name. I let go, thinking I'd lose hope, but he waited at the end of my road. I thought he'd be angry, thought he'd be gone, after all the times I'd done him wrong. But mercy don't leave like people do. It stays for the fight and sees you through. That rope didn't snap, it turned to grace, and I fell right into his embrace. He didn't ask why I took so long, he just held me close like I belonged. He waited at the end of my rope when I was too far gone to hope. Didn't preach, didn't scold, just wrapped my heart in arms so bold. I thought I'd find the end of me, but found the start of being free. Where I broke, he built new hope, 'cause he waited at the end of my rope. Now I tie that rope into a cross, a reminder that I'm never lost. No matter how far I may go, he waits there, and he won't let go. Four cold walls and a metal bed, still bars sang the life I led. I'd made my peace with doing time, but not with the man inside my mind. My cellmate prayed each night at 10, said the Lord still walks with guilty men. I laughed at first, then cried alone, with a Bible left from someone gone. From jailhouse to Jesus, I made the climb, not by steps, but through my crimes. He didn't wait outside the gate, he met me right behind my fate. I found more mercy than I deserved, and that old verse I finally heard. From jailhouse to Jesus, I came home. There was no choir, no preacher's hand, just concrete floors and contraband. But grace can bloom in the strangest ground, and heaven hears a sinner's sound. From jailhouse to Jesus, I made the climb, not with pride, but with borrowed time. He didn't ask how deep I'd sinned, he just said, son, begin again. I traded chains for a brand new name and wore my guilt like honest flame. From jailhouse to Jesus, I came home. Some folks think that grace is neat, that it walks in churches clean and sweet. But I met God with a busted past, and he held me close. At last, from jailhouse to Jesus, he pulled me through, said I died for men like you.
Now I walk free, those scars remain, each one a hymn in redemption's name. No longer lost, no need to roam from jailhouse. To Jesus I came home. So if you're low and feeling done, just know the cross can reach anyone. From jailhouse to Jesus, He still calls us home. She packed the lunch with half a loaf, cut 3 slices thin, just enough for hope. Wiped her hands on an apron torn, said God provides, He always has before.
Her shoes were patched, her coat was thin, but she'd still let strangers wander in. A bowl of soup, a prayer to say, a kindness given every day.
She gave her best when there wasn't much, poured out love with a gentle touch. Though the cupboard echoed, her heart stayed full. She trusted grace when the world turned cruel. With empty pockets and a faith so tough, she gave her best when there wasn't much.
She lit the fire with broken wood, made a home where little stood. And every night by candles light, she thanked the Lord for one more night.
They say the rich give out their gold, but saints give more when hands can't hold. And heaven sees what men ignore. The widow's mite is worth far more. She gave her best when there wasn't much. Her prayers were strong, her spirit touched. She taught us joy, ain't bought or sold, but grown in hearts that don't let go. She gave like rain from a weathered cup. She gave her best when there wasn't much. Now she's gone, but I still feel her faith like fire, her love so real. And I hear the angels rise and hush. She gave her best when there wasn't much. She was rusted red, 94, the tailgate held more dust than door. She hauled my dreams and tools just right through every dawn Friday night. Then one day came that paper thin final notice stamped in red ink sent. They took the keys, rolled off the steel. The bank took the truck, but God took the wheel. The bank took the truck, God took the wheel. I lost the chrome but found what's real. No radio, no four-wheel spin, but grace picked up where gears had been. I walked that road with a heavy heart, but found a brand new place to start. They took the ride but not the zeal. The bank took the truck, God took the wheel. I hitched some rides, I walked some miles, I prayed out loud between the trials. I found a church down County Road. They fed my soul, they shared the load. Now I drive less, but I live more. With peace the bank can't repossess or store. He turned my loss into his seal. The bank took the truck, but God took the wheel. The bank took the truck, God took the wheel, and steered me somewhere I could heal. No leather seats, no engine roar, but faith that runs forevermore. Sometimes you lose to really gain. Sometimes it takes a little pain to show whose hands truly reveal. The bank took the truck, but God took the wheel. Now I've got less of what you see, but more of what sets people free. And every step I walk today is driven by amazing grace. The bank took the truck, God took the wheel, and rolled me on to something real. No longer chasing things that fade, but living in the light He made. And when they ask how I still feel, I say I lost the truck, but God took the wheel. The fields were cracked, the sky was brass. My prayers rose up, but the clouds blew past. 100 days without a drop, the creek ran dry, the plow had stopped. I leaned my back against the shed and whispered what my daddy said. Sun storms don't prove the Lord is near. It's faith that grows when skies aren't clear. Rain didn't come, but grace did in the quiet where I'd almost quit. No thunder rolled, no heaven split, but peace poured down where fear once hid. He didn't fill my well or seed, but gave me strength for every need. The crops were gone, the soil was rid, rain didn't come, but grace did. My neighbors packed and moved away. The church pews thin more every day, but Mama kept that Bible warm. With pages bent and corners torn, she'd hum a hymn while boiling beans and talk of things not always seen. Said miracles ain't always loud, sometimes they fall like morning clouds. Rain didn't come, but grace did in the silence where the hope had slid. No silver signs, no mighty flood, but mercy bloomed in dust and mud. He didn't wet the fields I sowed, but walked beside me down that road. The barn stood empty, heart half lit.
rain didn't come, but grace did. Now I preach that dusty truth to younger men and stubborn youth, that sometimes heaven don't give rain, but gives you strength to bear the strain. Rain didn't come, but grace did, like morning light the drought can't rid. No crops to sell, no debts to pay, but God still came and stayed that day. The harvest failed, but faith still lived. Rain didn't come, but grace did.
Mama kept her Bible by the lamp beside her bed, with verses underlined in blue and words she softly said. There were stains from years of weeping, folded corners worn by fear, but heaven came down quietly where the pages turned with tears. Daddy read it every morning with his coffee going cold. Sometimes he'd stop mid-sentence when a memory took hold. He'd trace the name of someone that we lost along the years, and you could feel the spirit settle where the pages turn with tears. Where the pages turn with tears, there was mercy written red, hope for hearts that had been broken, peace for prayers that went unsaid. Through the dark and through the doubting, God kept drawing ever near. I found grace I can't explain, where the pages turn with tears. Now that Bible sits beside me with a binding soft and frail, but the strength inside its silence still outshines what words can tell. When I'm too tired to be talking, but too lost to disappear, I find him in the quiet where the pages turn with tears. It ain't just ink on paper, it's a map through every storm. It's a place I go for shelter, where my soul feels safe and warm. Where the pages turn with tears, there's a light no dark can hide. In the trembling hands of sinners, that old truth still opens wide. Though the years have left their markings, one thing's always crystal clear: love still lives and speaks and heals, where the pages turn with tears.
I saw him in the sunrise, for the pews were ever filled. In the quiet of the pasture, where the morning air stood still. He don't need no stained glass window or choir in white robes, just a heart that's cracked and humble, and a place for him to go. The Lord don't wait till church starts, He's already there. In the steam malt black coffee in a rocking porch chair. He walks with a farmer, he rides with a cop. He shows up in the silence when the world won't stop. You don't need a steeple to feel his spark. The Lord don't wait till church starts. I've heard him in the whisper when my child said a prayer. Felt him in a neighbor's hug when I was drowning in despair. He showed up at the workbench when I couldn't fix my day, and held my hand through heartache in 100 little ways. The Lord don't wait till church starts, He's already near. In the hum of a tractor, in a worn Bible's tear, He's there in the dishes, in a mama's soft hymn, and in the man who ain't perfect but still turns back to Him. Yeah, the pews may be empty, but He fills the dark. The Lord don't wait till church starts. He ain't just on Sunday morning with suits and polished shoes. He's out there on Monday walking muddy paths with you. His love don't punch a time clock or wait behind locked doors. He meets you in the mess the minute you ask for more. The Lord don't wait till church starts, He's already here. In the rain on the rooftop, in a wiped away tear, in the small acts of kindness, in the bread that we break. He don't need no altar to set a soul straight. So don't wait on the sermon to open your heart. The Lord don't wait till church starts. I've learned that holy ground can be anywhere you kneel, and the Lord don't wait. He meets you where you're real. Don't you weep too long for me. I've just gone where the soul runs free, where the water's clear and the grass don't end. I'll be waiting at the river bend. I've crossed some nights that felt too long, but grace has been my traveling song. And when the last road gently bends, I'll see you at the river bend. I'll see you at the river bend, where time stops and hearts mend. No more tears, no goodbye. Just stay forever in the by and by. So walk with faith until then. I'll be waiting at the river bend. I still hear your voice in the morning rain, and your laugh through the window pane. But don't you fear the parting wind, it only blows me back again. The bank is wide, the current kind, and love's the light you're sure to find. So hold on, friend, this ain't the end. I'll see you at the river bend. I'll see you at the river bend, where broken hearts begin to mend, where angels hum a soft old hymn, and the light of heaven never dims. Though I'm gone from now till then, I'll be waiting at the river bend. No need to rush, no need to run. Just walk your race till it's done. There's peace in every breath you send, and I'll meet you at the river bend. I'll see you at the river bend, where grace flows and love won't end. We'll laugh again, we'll dance once more on heaven's bright and golden shore. So dry your eyes, lift up your chin, I'll be waiting at the river.